Sorry.
I'm sorry. We are hurried.
It's downstairs. And it's called. I think. What's it called? Apple. Apple. Do you know the way to Apple? Okay. No, that's fine. It's if you need to get there, you just go down that way and then down the escalator. Down the escalator, and it's just on the right. If you need to know the way there. Cool. See you guys.
Hi, I'm the Bike. Brackets Luke Bike McCutcheon, and welcome back to the FOGDOG exclusive.
Ian has landed abroad, 2 new kettles, perfect timing.
AHELITE. Adding fog with the FOGDOG, straight to the top with the pace drop. Pace too hot, you can't keep up when he heats up and takes the lead. Now all you see is Drake University. So it's time to subscribe for the best alive and go stride for stride with the Batman pride. It's Adding Fog coming at you with the Top Dog exclusive. It's Adding Fog exclusive. Adding Fog, FOGDOG. Subscribe now for the Top Dog. Adding Fog, FOGDOG. Subscribe
Pando killed the beat.
Yeah, rewriting the book, showing your all so you know what it took. Make so much noise that you know that they look. Then you got half of these people that hooked. Yeah, this is a new page, making my mark on this new age. Now look serious, this isn't a phase. You can't keep me locked down in this cage. Yeah, can't keep me down, a great bull. Yeah, king of my town, better back down. Where's my crown? Run straight through and scream touchdown. Yeah, I'm coming through, better move, yeah, I'm coming through. When I come, I'm gaining views, and when I come, I'm coming for you. Yeah, coming for you. Yeah, hop in my life and I'll show you my crazy. I'm trying to change, so what does that make me? I'm living free, spinning the tea. I got the keys, that's a guarantee. Yeah, I'm a different breed. I do it for love, you do it for the greed. Better bet, I'm taking the lead. You can take your shots, but I'll never bleed. Yeah, your digs, your pokes, your shots. Yeah, they never do a lot. Nah, I can see your weak spots. Yeah, still you're sending shots. I'm AHELITE, spitting these bars on a Pendo beat. When I run on the street. This is my show and I'm bringing the heat. Yeah, this is my show, it's infectious, I know. And you better lie low and you better tiptoe, cause I'm pushing tempo and there's nowhere to hide and there's nowhere to go. Yeah, rewriting the book, showing your all so you know what it took. Make so much noise that you know that they look. Then you got half of these people that hooked. Yeah, this is a new page, making my mark on this new age. Know that we're serious, this isn't a phase. You can't keep me locked down in this cage. Yeah.
Okay then, Luke Bike McCutcheon and Adam FOGDOG Fog. Tell us what you've been up to this morning.
Alright, so we are down here at UQ. You probably recognise the track, it's been in quite a few videos recently. This morning, here with Luke Bike McCutcheon, as per usual, and we've been doing a few strides this morning. So what kind of strides do we do, Luke Bike McCutcheon?
So started with like a little 6k jog, then went into 200, 100, 200, 100, 200, then finished with a shorter one there, a bit quicker to get the legs going.
Feeling pretty good, so yeah.
Okay, great stuff guys. There is a reason why you've been doing the strides this morning, isn't there? Rumour has it it's your last race of the year tomorrow. Do you want to talk us through that?
Great point, FOGDOG Senior. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Tomorrow is our final race of the year. So for me and Luke, final race of the year. Luke Bike McCutcheon, what have we got tomorrow?
So it's state 5k champs on the track. FOGDOG's in A race, I'm in B race. Feeling pretty good, had a few good races prior to this, so hopefully finish off with a good one.
Yeah, it's state 5k, looking forward to it. As Luke said, we've both been running pretty well going into this. I'm in the A race, Luke's in the B race, so both races are looking pretty stacked. I think there's 16 guys in the A race and like 20-ish guys in the B, but there's 5 men's races, so there's an A, B, C, D and an E. So we're both right up there. Hopefully it will be good. We're both hoping to run pretty quick.
Okay, good stuff boys. Good luck for tomorrow night. What time are you racing?
Bike?
So I don't think my race is until 8:05 PM, so late one. And then what about yours, FOGDOG?
A bit later. So yeah, the bike around 8, maybe 8:05. I'm at 20 to 9 tomorrow night. So honestly, it's like past my bedtime usually, but we'll hopefully get a good sleep tonight and probably have a little nap during the day, probably have a pretty quiet day tomorrow. Anyway, pretty much that's it. State 5K tomorrow. Stay tuned. Hopefully we're both in for a good race. As we've said, we're looking forward to it. So any final words, Luke Bike McCutcheon?
Yeah, hopefully have a good sleep and wake up feeling good tomorrow.
Good stuff. Enjoy and see you after. Alright, so I've just got home and I thought I'd just give a bit more kind of context and background to kind of show how important these 5K races are. So obviously there's 5 men's races, so there's about close to 100 people who have entered the men's state 5K, and it is the Queensland 5K Championships tomorrow, so that means it's pretty much the biggest 5K race in Queensland for the year. Obviously, as we were saying, it's our final race for the year, so we really want to run well to round out a pretty good COVID season of racing. And with it being the state 5K Championships, this race is always absolutely stacked. And this year with COVID, I think especially everyone really wants to get a race in, and state 5K is kind of the perfect way to, one, end the year, but also kind of try and get a really good race in to finish off this weird kind of COVID period. But yeah, pretty much this race is going to be absolutely stacked. There's so many guys who are like at or around 14 minutes. I think Lockie Cook is the only guy who's actually broken 14. He's run 13:58. There's 16 guys in the race, and honestly, I reckon about 10 of those guys could win. So my plan, I'm just going to try and get out there and not be in the lead early. I'm hoping that it will be quick, but I really don't want to have to do too much work early. I know that sounds like I'm kind of just going to use people to kind of take me through, but that's what I'm going to try and do. I've spent so many years being like the rabbit for everyone else, and so I'm kind of now learning to actually race, and so hopefully someone will take it out pretty hard and I'll be able to just sit in. It is going to be quite hot tomorrow night. Apparently it's meant to be like 26 degrees Celsius, which might be 85 Fahrenheit while we're racing, so it's going to be hot. But yeah, pretty much I'm just going to try and sit in, not do too much work early, and then hopefully as we get going, I'll hopefully be able to work my way up, feel good, and bring it home strong. Hopefully it goes well, but I mean, even if it doesn't, it's been a great few months of racing. I've run a couple of good 1500s, an 800 PB, and hopefully now a good 5K to round it out. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna chill out today. It's still the day before, and then tomorrow morning do my little shakeout, and then it will be race time. So stay tuned, enjoy, stay 5K coming up.
Yeah, I'm coming through. Better move, yeah, I'm coming through. When I come, I'm gaining views, and when I come, I'm coming for you. Yeah, coming for you. Coming for you. Yeah, keep from in the chat, you think that's that. Feel my pain when I coming back. Feel my pain when I hear that smack. Feel my pain when I go click clack. Yeah, feel my pain, this my life, it isn't a game. Making my goals and taking my aim. When I'm gone, they'll know my name. Yeah, when I'm gone, my legacy will live on. At the beginning, the journey is long. AHELITE will be the big dawn. Yeah,
Alright, so we've got off and running at the 2020 Queensland 5,000 metres championships. I did not want to be in the lead at all. If you've watched the whole video up to this point, I explained earlier on that I really didn't want to have to do a lot of work, but that is me in the white singlet and the black Nike half ties at the front of the field. I wanted to set an honest pace because no one wanted to take it out early on, and we hit the first lap there in about 66 high, so it was nothing ridiculously quick, but I just got the pace going. And then I moved out into lane 2 and I let Tim Vincent come through to take the lead, and I just got a perfect little sit right in behind Tim Vincent there in second place. So basically, Tim going to the front, I think he knew that he was going to really have to push it hard, and straight away, early on at this point, I was definitely feeling the burn. Even though we're only literally coming up to 800 in, I did feel like we were running quite quick, and you can actually see that there. The field is completely spread, and this is a quality field. Queensland's best 5k runners, we go through 800 there in 2:13, so we've kind of gone 66 high and around about the same for the second lap as well. Tim was really kind of setting quite a good pace, and I knew that I just had to stay in that second position. I just had to hang on to Tim Vincent for as long as I could, and for me, being in that second position was absolutely perfect. There was a very, very strong wind down the back straight, and so I really didn't want to be exposing myself to that wind too much. We hit the K here in 2:46, which is 13:50 5k pace. That's quicker than anyone in the field has ever run before. And so I knew it was quick, and honestly straight away, even though we're only 1k in, I was actually really feeling like we were running quite fast. And again, you can see that completely, that the field is completely spread out. All of these guys are sub 15 minute runners. Most of them have run around about 14:10 to 14:20, but we are kind of breaking away from the field here. In third place, that is Jude Thomas. He's a 3:47 1500 runner, and a great 5k runner as well. And behind him in the white hat is Callum Davies, who is a World Junior 1500 finalist, and he was actually the 2019 Queensland 5k champion. So he is the defending champion at this point in the race. He has the title, the state 5k title, to defend. But at this point, early on in the race, Callum is in fourth place, and Tim Vincent and the FOGDOG exclusive are beginning to break away. Alright, so we are coming up to the 4-lap split here, the 1 mile mark of the 5k race, and I'm just going to speed it up a bit here just because it is obviously quite a long race, but we hit the 1 mile mark in 4:26 high or 4:27, so we're really moving, we're kind of maintaining that pace, maybe just slowing ever so slightly down to about 67-ish per lap. But you can definitely see that Tim Vincent is really kind of keeping that pace up, and we have extended our lead on the rest of the field, going through 2k there in about 5:35. Now, while all of that's been going on, you can see that Tim Vincent still has that lead. He's still really kind of pushing that pace. I'm in second place, and Callum Davies in the white hat there has realised that he needs to put in a bit of work, so he's moved into third place to try and kind of bridge that gap from the chase pack up to Tim and myself. And the gap isn't really closing at this point. You've got Callum Davies in the white hat with Jude Thomas right behind him in fourth place, and then Lockie Cook is in that pack as well. And Lockie Cook actually has the fastest PB going into this race. He's the only man who's actually broken 14 minutes with a 13:58 mark. So Tim in the lead really knows that he's just got to keep applying that pressure and keep pushing that pace so that he can tire me out for one, but also make sure that the chasing pack doesn't catch up. Coming into the home straight here, we have 2.1k to go, so we've got the home straight and then 5 laps to go, which means that right now we are coming up to the 3k split, and bearing in mind that around about 8:30 is about 14:10 5k pace, and just here we go through 3k in 8:28. So we're just under 14:10 5k pace, and that chasing pack, Jude Thomas is taking the lead again. He's gone into 3rd place overall and in the lead of the chasing pack. He is really trying to bridge that gap still, but the gap just is not closing at this stage. Callum Davies in the hat behind Jude is tucking in and trying to do his best to hang in there and bridge that gap as well. And same with Lockie Cook in there as well. So at this point, Tim Vincent is still really applying that pressure. I'm still in the perfect position, the spot that I wanted to be in going into this race, right basically on the shoulder of the leader as we are ticking off the laps. Now at this point we're coming up to the 1 mile to go mark, and I was really starting to feel quite tired. Tim Vincent is such a strong runner. He's run a 64-minute half marathon, so he was really pushing that pace, and I actually still thought the chasing pack was in with a chance of catching us. I didn't realize how big that gap was, and just here you can see Callum Davies. He was actually feeling the pinch a bit there, and he ended up pulling out, so he left Jude Thomas there to try and bridge that gap. Tim Vincent is still out in the lead with me still on his shoulder, but as I was saying, we were really starting to feel the burn, and yeah, I honestly had no idea how big that gap was. I was just focused on Tim. I wasn't looking behind me at all, and I actually had no idea at all that the former state champion Callum Davies had actually pulled out of the race completely.
Adam Fogg.
Alright, so we've got 600 meters to go when we go through the line at the 200 meter mark here. 600 meters to go. We're on 12:30 there with 600 to go, so I need to run a 1:29 final 600 if I want to break 14 minutes, but my main focus is to try and get the win. Tim had really tired me out, but you can see me here. I'm ready to go. I'm on his shoulder, 500 to go, and at this point I make my move, and I am really making my run for home. I knew that breaking 14 minutes was always going to be tough. It was a boiling hot and windy night in Queensland. As I go through the bell lap, 13:02, 13:03 on the clock, and I am just absolutely focused on doing what I can to make sure I win the Queensland State 5,000 meter championships.
Adam, you are phenomenal, mate.
Next week on a FOGDOG exclusive.
Alright, here we are in Maryborough. I'm here with FOGDOG Senior, who's just tying up his shoes. We've just driven 2 hours from Noosa, where we were staying, up to Maryborough. We're about to do a park run.
FOGDOG is back for his Christmas special, where he does a park run on holiday in Maryborough with FOGDOG Senior.
Give me a year, and I'll be back beaming.
See all of this and more next Thursday, Christmas Eve, 7 PM Central Time, Christmas Day in Australia.
Running fourth gear, finding my meaning. Give me a year.
Only on the FOGDOG exclusive.